Network Studios. Today we're going to be going through the new Share Factory features. So Share Factory has added a new update. It came out yesterday. I just didn't get time to make a video or do some form of stream about it, but I'm going to kind of go over the new Share Factory features just like I did in the last update. And I'm also going to go over the good points and the bad points, because I'm not really there's some features in Share Factory now what they've not necessarily added, but what they've changed, what I'm not really that keen on. But there is some pretty cool new features. So now if you go all the way to the bottom, you can see here that you can now import videos from a USB stick. So if you're one of them people who maybe like using Share Factory for editing, you can go ahead and record a video on your filming camera, do like a whole daily vlog, and you can go ahead and edit this daily vlog on your Share Factory by simply putting it onto a USB. Now, you can't directly plug a camera into your PS4 and get the video off of the camera. You've got to do it via a USB. So you would have to put the camera into a laptop first, put it onto a USB, and then put the USB on the Share Factory. And then you could go ahead and put it on your PlayStation from there. You can also do the same with pictures. You can also do the same with music. You could do music anyway, but the music has just been changed into here. So if you have some really cool songs what you want to use in Share Factory, what aren't in Share Factory, should I say, you can go ahead and add them in via a USB stick. If I was able to play with Ant and stream at the same time, I could show you how that happens, because I know he has a USB stick with music on it. But that's pretty much how you do it. You have a social, which was here before, live from PlayStation, yada yada. Animated GIFs, this was here last time. Not checked it, they might have changed it up a bit. Pictures, again, you can make pictures. I make Park Drive pictures. I'll go ahead and load one up. They've added some new frames, apparently. So yeah, there's this frame now. There's this frame which I had before, but yeah, there's this one now. There's also this. Again, they have added new themes and frames and stuff. I think there might be more than 6 frames now, or 9 frames. I'm not really sure. Yeah, 9 frames. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can even get 10. You can even go look now, we're actually on is that 15 frames? Or is that 13? 16 frames. Yeah, you can go to 16 frames. So that's actually pretty decent. In terms of features, not too sure. Never really checked these out. I think these are just pretty much the same pin and zoom that was added in the last one. However, we'll just go ahead and exit without saving. However, you go to video clips, some things have changed, but there's just something I really want to do quickly on the store, which it is just going to cancel the screen audio. But there's kind of a theme on Share Factory, which I think for some reason I must have missed out. And it's called As Seen on Share Factory. So I can't seem to find it here. Weird. That's weird. Steve had it yesterday when I edited a video for him. I don't have it. Oh yeah, there. I do have it. Fair dues. Yeah. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and load up the last park drive, because the last park drive is not hinting or giving anything away. So yeah, you can see here that we have park drive all edited up in here. So they've added a new feature with the text, what I really don't like. I'm going to use it on this clip as an example. So I'm going to go ahead and get some text. I don't know what that... Oh, that's imported images. So let me just get this, for example. And let me write NTV, right? Change the colour. When you put it to the top of the screen, can you see how like it goes really far in now? Like that. Same there. How it like practically goes off the screen. I personally hate that. That for me is just so annoying. So if we write our original font, look. You see now how it goes like right in, and you can't exactly get it in the right place without it going off the screen. Yeah, that just really annoys me. But yeah, they've added a new text font, which is this one here. This is new text font. That just comes in with it all. They've added some new stickers, some new overlays, like such as, you know, these here. We've also got some more down here, wherever it's gone. I think that's new as well, that one there, that Share Factory one. Then we also have flow, like, subscribe, well, follow should I say, and then we also have some more little text boxes and stuff. I think there's some new ones maybe, and that's pretty much it. And they've added some, you know, weird stuff. This is all different now. You can clone the clip. I like to clone the clip because, say for example, if I wanted to do something in here in slow motion, without going and finding the clip again, I can just clone it, trim it down. Pretty decent. I like that. Is there anyone else's name I need to add in here just while we're on here? I don't think so. I do want to change that voices thing though. We may as well do that while we're on here. Well, when all of them are loaded up. Delete text. Delete text. Same with that. We'll move this a bit. But no, I think that is it. Have we put... Oh no. That's not it. You know what? I'm surprised with Jabo's OCD. I'm actually pretty surprised he's not mentioned that.
What?
That I missed his name out. Jack Singleton. I think that is it though. I think that is everybody.
What are we doing then?
So we've got Steve Pepperdine, Ant Chambers, Ryan Duke, Martin Shanahan, Lego, Fanhead, Harrison Banks, Jamie Loveridge, Tommy JK and Jack Singleton. I think they're all the people what act in Park Drive that I can remember. Jamie doesn't come in it that much, that's because he's having internet trouble. but Impact Drive is on like a SBSC conference trip away, where he's gone for quite a while. Obviously, like, I do the Postman, Mary, or well, I did the Postman and I did Mary. I also play Noreen and Sarah and Steve Woods. Steve Woods is gone again now, guys, till his court date. I actually want to make that pretty soon. That's actually what I was going to ask Ant, actually. I forgot to ask him if he'll help me do the inside of a courtroom sometime in the next, maybe not day, well, whenever really. Like, obviously not in like 3 weeks' time, but, you know, just next time he's in my world, more or less, because I want to build a courtroom. We've got the courthouse, I just don't really know how to do the inside, and then we've got to plan the episode for his court date, so probably Noreen's going to go to the court date because that's what Noreen does. Paul's probably going to go to the courtroom, and Derek will more than likely go, not because he knew Steve as such, but because he wants to see Steve get justice for what he did to his son's legs. And Marcus probably won't go because Marcus probably won't really care, if I'm honest. Like, he'll obviously, like, you know, be worried about his brother and his legs, but I don't know if he'd go or not. We'll have to ask him if he'd want to go. And then more than likely, if Martin's back, Martin's not here at the moment, if Martin's back, he would more than likely go. Lego Fanhead would more than likely go if he's out of his coma, because Lego helps save people in the fire. And Sarah would more than likely go because obviously, you know, Lisa, Sarah was the mum, more than likely would have gone to see him get justice for killing her daughter. So apart from that, you know, I think that's decent. We've got Noreen, Derek, possibly Marcus, we've got Paul, Sarah and Lego, well, Mark actually, as they call him in the series. You know, apart from that, no one else would really go. Like, you wouldn't get KD going because KD is new and he wouldn't really know. Oh, KD, you just reminded me. KD, I could put, you know what, I'm just going to put Kyle Johnson. I don't like putting PSN IDs, if I'm honest with you, if I can put their real names, because if I'm like completely honest with you, like, you know, like, I'm not being harsh, but a real actor wouldn't have like an acting name as, let's just say Ash Noble. But then his real name wouldn't be something like I Love Gaming 123. Do you know what I mean? Like, so if I can't, like, Lego Fanhead, I have to put that because I don't know his real name. But I know Steve, Ant's, Ryan's, Martin's, you know, Harrison's real names, so I just kind of, you know, go by them. Same with Jabbo. Instead of putting Jabbo, I know Jack Singleton. So that's pretty decent. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I actually do like that. I also want to change up the intro a bit again soon. Keep it the same, but I just want to change some of the pictures. You know, because some of them aren't really irrelevant anymore to what they should be. Like, for example, this here, like, that's no longer a thing anymore. Like, that's been changed. The cafe's now gone. For example, Paul's house isn't really what it should be. So I will probably keep this at the beginning. but then I'll probably take some more footages. But I don't want to do it of the construction site, because I want to do it like once the cafe's been rebuilt, and once they've like knocked Paul's house down, and started like put a new house there maybe. So I might like, you know, just change some of the pictures up a bit to the irrelevant time. So when Paul's house is knocked down and it's just an empty bit of land, I will probably more than likely take a bit there. Once the cafe's been changed or reopened again to what it's going to be, obviously, you know, I'll change it to that, and then I might get some stuff inside of Jamie's house, because that's not even really on the, well, it's not really on the intro, and then I need to really change this up as well, and some of the, you know, like that's fine, and so is the church, but that isn't, because that's gone. I'm sure there is one for the church, but I think that's on the previously, if I'm right to remember. So anyway, that's going to do it, guys. Like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you in the next stream.